Hi, I'm Steve Hines from Peak 15 Fitness. Welcome to part 5 of my Food Myths series. And today I'm going to talk a bit about tea and coffee. If you have seen a conventional nutritionist or a dietitian, they'll oftentimes try and take you off tea and coffee altogether and suggest that you drink green tea and herbal teas. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with green tea and herbal tea. These are good drinks, and I suggest that people drink these as well. However, I don't take people off of tea and coffee. I think tea and coffee are good drinks. And for instance, Johnny Bowden, excuse me, Johnny Bowden in his 150 healthiest foods on earth book has included both tea and coffee in the beverages section. So there must be something good about them. Well, both tea and coffee are packed full of antioxidants such as catechins and polyphenols. Now, these are cardioprotective and good for our brain and our immune system. So these are beverages that we definitely should be consuming. However, both coffee and tea contain caffeine, and it's probably this reason why conventional nutritionists suggest that you don't drink it. However, caffeine isn't necessarily bad for us. We know that caffeine is ergogenic. It's used by athletes prior to exercise. It improves performance. Now, athletes can take anywhere up to 500, 700 milligrams of caffeine before a game or before exercise, and a cup of coffee or tea doesn't contain anywhere near that. So I think that drinking 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day is perfectly okay, considering you're going to get about maybe 300, 400 milligrams of caffeine from that. However, there are a couple of caveats. You want to be drinking organic coffee. Coffee is a very heavily sprayed crop, and you don't want to be drinking it from Starbucks loaded with frothy milk and syrup and sugar. It should really just be a black coffee or with a splash of cream or milk, instead of these sort of calorie loaded frappuccino latte drinks that you're going to get from the high street coffee stores. Now, tea has also got caffeine in it, but most people when they drink tea, they don't get that buzz from the caffeine like they do from the coffee. Now, this is because tea has a nutrient in it called theanine, and theanine is a very calming, relaxing nutrient, and it can offset the sort of buzz or the jittery effects that you get from caffeine. So drinking tea is definitely a good option for you, as well as it containing all of the catechins and polyphenols. So my take on both tea and coffee is drink them both. 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, 1 to 2 cups of tea a day is absolutely fine. Go for organic tea and organic coffee. Drink the coffee black if you can, or with a splash of cream or a splash of milk.